Valerie Bukera and Nital Ketia had put in their strongest performance ever, driving faster than we have seen them perform on previous ARC rounds. The rally had suited both them and the car, and they finished ahead of their teammates in 13th to take 5th in the ARC. Ronald Sebuguzi followed Cedric Buzabo's every instruction and never put a wheel off the road, cruising around the route at a pace that was not their quickest, but fast enough to claim 14th overall. Their supporters were certainly pleased with the result. All the foreigners who entered the rally completed the course, including Alain de Vries and Ronald van der Veken from Burundi. In trying to match the front-end pace over the stage, they spun, but the time lost was not significant, and they finished 15th, taking the points for 6th in the ARC. The last of the internationals were Frederick Rakatomanga and Adam Nechine. The rally had been a valuable addition in their rallying career, which will be firmly recorded in the Madagascan archives. 20th overall is a respectable position to finish in any safari. The last stage of 47 kilometers was not classified as a sting in the tail, but true to form, the safari still held surprises, and positions were not final until the finish line was crossed. For everyone, the last stage of any rally is always the most important, and for Konrad Rautenbach and Nicholas Klinger, it was a cliffhanger. Desperately needed ARC points in the balance. They got through clean to take 6th overall, but having come 2nd in the ARC meant they could not lay claim to the title yet. Rajiv Barij and Raju Chaga were every bit as nervous of getting through the final stage to chalk up the best result of their rallying career. They didn't let off and only lost 1 minute to the stage winner to finish an impressive 5th overall. Jamie White and Phil Arconall started the stage 2nd overall, but this was snatched away when they punctured, forced to stop for 4 minutes. They drove the remainder of the stage, anxious to know if they'd also lost the ARC race. They dropped 2 places to 4th, but had enough time in hand to retain the ARC victory by 70 seconds.
Conrad was far enough back that he didn't catch us when we had our puncher. So we still win ARC, which is my main title anyway, so I'm happy for that. We're going to see what happens in Uganda now.
Ian Duncan and Amos Slutch were quickest through the last stage, averaging 132 kph, which would have been even quicker had they not spun on the escarpment. They would have finished 2nd, but had been late out of service earlier in the event, and the penalty applied placed them 3rd.
Because it's all so short, like now the seconds really count. So it's like a KNRC. In fact, this is worse than a KNRC because it's shorter than a KNRC. So now everyone is going flat out. So it's like
Jas Mangat and Gihan De Silva were 2nd faster through the stage, unaware White had punctured and Duncan had incurred a penalty. It was only at the final control that they'd learned they'd come 2nd. A welcome and well-deserved turn of events.
Today we didn't let back. We just wanted to put as much as our maximum, and I feel amazing. It's a great feeling.
In the knowledge that anything could still go wrong, the final stage was the hardest section of the rally for Carl Tundu and Tim Jessup.
Well done.
They could well afford to give time away in favor of a clean run, but still set the 3rd fastest time. With Jamie White dropping back, their leading margin nearly doubled.
You done it. Well done, brother.
Well done. Brilliant.
Back at the KICC in Nairobi, the crowd had already gathered, patiently waiting for the final celebrations. This was Carl Tundu and Tim Jessup's 3rd safari win, adding to their victories of 2004 and 2009. But this time, they totally dominated the event.
2011 KCB.
I have not enjoyed today, let me tell you. No, fantastic. That's 3 now, so I'm over the moon, and it's good for the championship as well.
Carl Tundu and Tim Jessup eventually won by nearly 9 minutes. The top 8 positions included 3 of the foreigners, split between 5 Kenyans. The Madagascans were popular finishers in 9th, with Christakis Vatidis the oldest driver to finish in 11th. The Safari had claimed 60% of the field, with only 23 cars making it to the end. With Conrad Ravenbach not entering the next round, the KCB Pearl of Africa-Uganda Rally, Jamie White stands a chance of taking over the ARC lead. The Safari was the first of the 3 rounds in the KCB East African Rally Challenge, and Jas Mangot and Jamie White will once again go head-to-head in the next round in Uganda. Carl Tundu's win has reined in Ian Duncan's hold on the Kenya National Rally Championship. Jas Mangat moves up to 3rd and Onka Rai slots into 5th.